I like it.
It's end of the year. It doesn't look like it, but it's mid-December. So we're gonna talk about the year.
Ooh, I like that.
Let's do something with you know how I think the first episode that we did, I think I asked you. Second one. What were the things that you learned this year?
Oh, you did ask me that. Yeah.
Bringing it back. You
Yeah,
see,
bringing it back.
It's the first and the last episode. Second.
So what did I learn this year? Oof. Oh boy. Could have used that prompt about 12 hours ago. But well, I did get to go home this year and see my family for the first time in 5 years.
Okay.
I think the importance of seeing family, the
Good,
inevitable passage of time,
Good.
and how sad it is to see people getting older so quickly when 5 years goes by in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the importance of family. I learned that.
Learn the importance of family. Playing the family card there. See.
No, but really, yeah. I feel like, I mean, circumstances being what they were, it was tricky with COVID and
Yeah.
everything. But yeah, going home, seeing family.
Yeah. I don't know how to eat a muffin, man.
Something like that. Something like that.
Something I haven't learned yet.
Yeah. No, but I wouldn't say I learned that. That's kind of a cop out. What did I learn?
Sure, why not?
I think what I tried to start learning like a year or two ago is, and I've said this to you, and you kind of laughed at me the last time I said it, but
Oh.
really trying to see every single person as a human, and even the most obstinate, unhelpful, unfriendly, unpleasant people to be around. Understand that they're just a human going through their experience, having a day that may or may not be as good or bad as mine, and to realize that everybody has motivations that are more or less the same as anybody else. And when you can humanize someone like that, you can then understand the cause of their behaviors, and you don't have to excuse them for it, and you don't have to accept it. But if you at least understand where someone's coming from when they're really obtuse towards you, you can be like, okay. Starting from that, I can deal with you a little more easily than just, fuck this guy, you know, which
I do.
is so easy to go to. It takes time, though, and emotional effort. So I learned that, or learning that. I think I will be learning that for the rest of my life and reminding myself along the way.
But ever since you started using that, your stress levels have dropped significantly.
You think?
I think so.
You can see that?
I don't know, but I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And I have a problem with that. Because I'm like, my stress levels are down. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, you had a bad day at work, and now you're trying to
Taking it out.
taking it all out on me. Okay, I see it. No worries. But I'm now in a dilemma. Am I learning a new thing, or is Japan just softening me up?
I don't think that's Japan.
Because
I don't
if
think
not,
that's-
if I were not in Japan, I'd be like, you want to take this outside, motherfucker?
But I think this is something you could apply elsewhere, whether or not it be as
Everywhere,
effective.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
So in psychology,
That is so cool.
this is called fundamental attribution theory. So it's judging a person's character based on that specific situation. So if someone is yelling at you, you're like, oh, this person is an idiot, a jackass, right? So if he's yelling at me, we haven't even started talking. But then the more you find out, they had like a thing a personal thing, you know, that's getting them on their nerves and whatnot. It's like, oh, okay, now I can use empathy and empathize with this situation, but well, that bike needs maintenance. But as long as you have that like superficial or just surface knowledge of the person, that's fundamental attribution theory says that we are judging them before we know the circumstance.
Yeah, cool.
That's
You need
the
to put a name to it.
it's
yeah.
this yeah that's exactly the same thing that you explained. So for the first 2 years at our job, I was losing it
I know, I could see that.
every single day.
I was,
And then I was like, this person probably didn't have enough love when they were a kid. It's it's just a
big
sad
part of
it's
it.
just a sad person.
it's just handing down traumas and
Yeah.
doling it out to those around you.
It's just a sad. So now I'm it's working for me, but at the same time, I think I'm getting a lot softer now, just because of the fact that I'm in Japan.
It may be true. I think there's value in that, though. I think there's value in that. I think you're also, specifically because we work together, like I get to see you in the dumbest situations with the most unpleasant people at times, and you are much more like placid to like, yeah, I will not allow this to be absorbed into me and then
Yeah.
result in some kind of negative response from me. It's cool. It's good. I have my good days and my bad days.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you still
just
have
the other day, I was
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this person feedback.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker's gonna hear it too. Yep. I was like so mad.
funny. It was early in the morning, and you came up to me. It was like, "We don't have this. I'm gonna give that person feedback." I was like, "Wow, Notice really, worked up again about this. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. This energy at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Fucking hell."
Yeah, that was how my day started.
That was fantastic. Fundamental attribution theory is, I think, like I would call that like a part of behavioral therapy as well. So
Okay.
I love it. I support it. Keep going. Keep doing what you do.
あ、お帰りなさい。
おっと、ありました。ちょっと、どうぞ吐いてください。恥ずかしくなってきてる。ダブルチョコレートめちゃくちゃ美味しいよ。はい。どうぞどうぞ。こっちじゃないですか。いつもお世話になっております。Thank you. Oh.
Okay, well, I'll keep going.
Yeah.
How about you? Are you going to stick with it? You're going to have this be the next phase, the mid-30s Milosh? He gets a little calmer, a little cooler, a little smarter.
Okay. So this is kind of like what's happening with my life.
Yeah, let's hear it.
About learning new things. This year, I don't think anything has happened.
Yeah. I was
Honestly, I was like, I'm
also
gonna ask
suddenly
Don
focused.
what he's learned this year. And then the more I think about it, I was like, huh, I've got nothing to add to that. I've got nothing to add. And then it was like one of those Instagrams.
I was just going to say this. I
Yeah.
saw this, what you posted yesterday, and I had to laugh.
And then it was like a list of 100 things, and I did like 2. I got drunk and then
Got drunk and fixed
Fix
something by
something,
yourself
fix my bike,
without
yeah.
asking for help. I think was the other two.
yeah, and
or
then
the
like
other one.
a whole bunch of people responded like laughing. I was like, "Oh, you didn't smile this year?" I was like, "Come on, putting smile on that list is like you
Yeah.
didn't have breakfast."
Well,
どうぞ。
私インスタのプランノットのインスタで撮影して
お
オーナーとお客さんが過ごしてる風景撮りたいなって言ってるんですけど
おっと、
いけますか撮らせてもらって
こんなしょうもない2人で。
めっちゃ映えてるなと思って海外みたいな
素晴らしい
とかはならないんですけど
全然お任せします。
全然
もう好きなほど撮ってください。うちらもね、もう今撮ってますので。はい。
あ
ちょっとマフィンだけ先に食べない。はい。 気にしないでよ、でもなんか。
逆になんかすいません、撮影はダメですよ、ということ
著作権の問題。あ、ちょうど太陽がなくなった。
残念。
So, I got nothing. And then Natasha was like, "It's not nothing. You built up some monster ties, and you met some actual British people."
This is true. Both of those things are very
Like,
true.
that's true, yeah.
You want to tell us about those thighs, by the way?
I told her
My
as well,
goodness.
because monster ties, they come and go, but I hope friends stay. They're a nice little
That's a good one. That's a shirt.
adagio.
You could sell that shirt over here at your gym.
Sell the shirt. It's good, right? So I don't know. I haven't been to the gym for a week or so.
What?
Yeah, I know.
That's surprising.
I know. I told you I've been sleeping for 3 days. So I'm gonna go after this.
Okay.
But here we go. I remember what I wanted to say. I haven't learned anything this year. However, I think I've learned about myself that I need more comfort.
Okay.
I need more
More comfort.
leisurely situations and more comfortable scenarios or more comfortable way to do whatever that we're doing. And then the first thing comes to mind is like carrying my heavy bike from here to Shizuoka when I
Yeah.
could have been in a car just chilling. Because
Yeah, I
right
remember.
now I would rather pay like $100 more for it. Yeah.
あ
森
ありがとう。
はい。いつでも撮ってください。
Yeah, I was a little surprised that you were belligerent that morning. You were so angry. And to me, that was just part of the struggle.
I know.
That was part of the experience. Was the
It's
we fight to
fun.
get out to the mountains and we
Yes.
get there.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you were
yeah.
like, no, I want
yeah, because
1,000 count spreadsheets. I want it as plush and soft as possible. So I'm a little surprised.
a little bit in between, because you know, up until recently, I'm like, yeah, take the night bus to Tokyo. No matter, we're gonna, just power through and whatnot. Now I'm just like, man, up to a point, it's an adventure, but after that, just wanna, sit in my car, whatever, a rental car, get some, warmth,
Yeah.
because we got rained on the whole day.
Yeah, that
and
was a
then
hard
the day
day.
after that, I was like, okay, I want to see this and I want to see that, but I have this heavy bike on my back.
Yeah.
I lose the adventureness if I have to think about
Sure.
discomfort.
Believe it or not, you and I are very aligned on this, actually. Like, I also, in the same way that when I was 23, I would have been like, wherever I go, I'm going to stay in the cheapest hostel. I'll
Yeah.
sleep in a park if I have to, if it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cheapest option.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I'll just spend the money, if I can afford it, I'll just spend the money to do it in a way that's actually pleasant. Especially when you're incorporating anyone else, whether it's a friend or a partner or whatever. Like, to put expectations on them that they're going to, slum it with you
Yeah.
is really, really unfair,
Yeah.
increasingly with age, especially. So actually, it was just surprising because to me, the train ride wasn't the most unpleasant. The rain was the thing that got
nice.
to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
The rain was also kind of okay because we ended up in a nice hotel after that.
we did.
A decent.
You
it
found a
wasn't-
really nice place.
Yeah, we had a washing machine, a dryer, and everything. I was like, oh my god, this is what being an adult is.
First time for that.
First time, yeah.
What I always feel like when I realize that there are those things in my life where I'm not willing to compromise on something anymore, and I'm like, no, actually, I want a little bit of comfort, is that I realize that that's a general shift that people tend to make as they get
Yeah.
older that
Yeah.
is associated with some other less pleasant things, like being conservative, being a little...
So you were gonna say like with hip pain and not changing your philosophy.
No, but I think that they go hand in hand, and I don't think that one necessitates the other, but I think that there is a general pattern where it's like, if you're going to start to be like, I'm not willing to do that anymore, you have to check yourself for the other things that you may, inadvertently start to change your opinion about.
Now hold on now. I'm not willing to sleep in the park anymore, but I'm still fighting for my principle.
Oh, for sure, sure. But your principles may even,
It's a thing of
unawares
a
to
may,
you.
but
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's more for the generation that didn't have internet to inform themselves on what's going on. I would like for that tradition to die out, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong or right. I just want that to stop because we can grow old and still be chill. Have you grown a little bit more conservative?
I don't think I've grown any more socially conservative at all.
There you go.
But again, along with the whole thing of seeing everyone as a human, even people who have fundamentally different ideas or behaviors that I find repulsive,
Yeah.
even up to like things like racism and things like that. I understand that those people are coming to those horrible conclusions through the traumas, through the experiences that they had, through the upbringings that they had, through the surroundings that they had, through the lack of access to information that they had, be that whatever it was. And then seeing them as a person being like, okay, these are the tools they had, and this is where they ended up to this point. I don't have to excuse their behavior. I don't have to identify with their idealisms or whatever. But I can see that it's like, okay, at least I understand that you have this fear, and that is manifested as this hatred or xenophobia of this thing or whatever. Now, let's try and actually pull this apart a little bit. Because if you don't see that person as a human, if you just other them as, oh, that person's an idiot because they think this or that, you can't have a positive effect on that person. You can't have a change effect on them. And again, you don't have to compromise on your own values, but you can at least see someone as, okay, you have these ideas and they're rooted in these experiences or these fears. So let's analyze that. Let's actually hear you articulate why you're afraid about that thing. Because if you make someone articulate themselves, sometimes they come to their own conclusions by being like, wow, this is actually, when I say it out loud, is a little bit harder to swallow,
Yes.
But
yeah.
that's a generational thing.
If that happens, yes.
That
But
takes a
yeah,
long
I think
time.
yeah, I think you and me kind of differ there a little bit
I think we do.
because I would have done that in high school. Not anymore.
I wouldn't have done that in high school.
I don't have the patience, and I'm not their parent to do so. And I say parent because they have an excuse up until like 13 years old to be like, yeah, that's what my parents taught me. But now when you have like supercomputers in your pocket, it's your personal choice to stay racist or whatever. So I do not excuse
Algorithms
them.
aside.
Whatever. Yeah. If you like think about, but what about that person? Maybe maybe my parents way of thinking is not the ultimate truth. Let's take a look. You and I did that. We did our own learning. So I'm not excusing. However, if you're talking about from a service provider and a customer, then
Oh, I actually
yes.
wasn't talking about that, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. If it's like a service customer, then yes, sure. Let's give them a chance of doubt as well. Because I've been getting customers who say, I want to talk to a Japanese
Oh,
person.
yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, let's try to break this down. And then I talk to them, and then at the end, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you wouldn't understand, but you gave me such a nice explanation. I was like, okay, there you go. You're just dumb for thinking that way. But that's what you're saying. Give them a little bit of the
Yeah.
change impetus to change their thinking. Right?
But what that does necessitate of you or me or whoever's doing that is patience,
insane amount of patience,
an insane amount of patience, a lot of energy, and a lot of emotional energy. And
Yes.
I do realize when
yes, it was much
when
easier
people
to
are
punch
like-
them.
well, yeah, but if that's like the conclusion that we come to all the time, nothing's ever going to get better.
Well.
Whereas it's just going to take a lot of hard work, and that's the thing that I feel like, especially when I was young, is that the hard work part of it didn't dawn on me. It was always like, no, things need to change now. We need to have a world that doesn't have these bad things. And it's like, actually, those things that I want to change are probably like a century-long shift, not we're going to change this in 3 years through, action or demos or whatever, a demonstration. Like, it just doesn't work that way. There's nothing in history that's shown us that that'll work. You have to have broad cultural shift and attitude shifts, and that happens over generations, not just on a societal level. over the course of a short amount of time, generally speaking.
Generally.
Sounds cynical, but it's also just, I think, realistic.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Because you're a person of very passionate values, and I think I am as well. But I think the way that our expectations are maybe a little bit different at this point. I think you still want that dramatic change from society and quickly, and you expect it.
Yeah.
And I don't expect it anymore because I know that it would
I don't
it would
expect. I
require
want it.
so much.
Yeah.
I want it, but I know that to get there isn't going to be like snap your fingers.
Yeah. It's not.
Sort of,
But if it
situation.
starts happening,
If it starts happening, I think what's hard is to see shift in the moment
you do.
and to understand that shift isn't necessarily linear.
Linear.
Um,
I think that's the way we have to take because of how things are going. But you know, ideal situation would be like,
is there a church around?
sounds like someone got their what's it called? Organs?
Oregon.
Is that the correct word?
Oregon, yes.
Someone got them
Nice.
organs out, yeah. And I don't know, man. So there you go. I haven't learned nothing this year, except that I want to be a little bit more comfortable. And whenever I come to that conclusion, I'm very saddened by the fact that
It's
no,
so not punk. or
no. So not punk. No, it's punk to be comfortable. That's okay.
what? No, that's a T-shirt.
Yeah, it's punk to be comfortable. Yeah, but
I want a mug that says that.
quick change is also comes with comfortable, because it's all ephemeral, right? So if we're comfortable, but if the change starts happening, then fuck everything. Let's go. Okay. But what saddens me is not that, or not that I'm getting old. It saddens me that always when I come to that conclusion, I realize why it's happening.
Which is
Financial stability is the only reason. It's so sad, so sad.
universal income.
Whatever, yeah, sure, we can
good.
try that, or just get rid of the 1% population that's rich, and we don't even have to do
how
anything.
you
We just
fund
have to
the
disperse the whatever,
Redistribution of wealth. Absolutely.
Yeah, or-
Redistribution of wealth.
or
would
just
actually bring-
destroy capitals. But it just saddens me because I see kids now coming to Japan and remembering myself and being like, oh my god, the budget struggles and and everything. And just people around me, people who are like seeing the supermarket, adults are like being like super stressed, and it's like, oh man, you're working like 8 to 8, being yelled at by some midlife crisis old man for a minimum amount of money. Of course you're going to be stressed out,
Yeah.
and it's just a little bit. It's like I have now more than I had like 2-3 years ago, because I was like, I don't know if I can pay for rent.
I remember
I
that.
borrowed money from you like a couple of times as well. But now I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe I can buy this new phone or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, you realize how less stressors you get every day. And that's very sad. Because in order for everyone to be, just a little bit happier, just enjoy these couple of years that we have on this planet, you just need a little bit of money,
Yeah.
which is a creation of imagination.
Yeah, it's the illusion of
Every time I realized that, I was like,
society
fuck
viewed through capitalism. Yeah.
this. Yeah, that's capitalism. Yeah. So you see, I would like comfort now. But if someone says, hey, you want to go destroy capitalism? I'd be like, fuck yeah. Let's go.
It's certainly complicated.
Why does everything have to be so complicated? A Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. That's what she was singing about. It's capitalism.
Yes, Avril Lavigne, known staunch anti-capitalist.
Of course, yeah. That's punk rock.
My favorite thing about her was when she did the awards show, and she had to announce the winner, and she was like 18, 19 at the time. This is right at the beginning of her career. She was at some MTV Music Awards show or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, and the winner is, and she pulls out the card, David Bowie. So funny. People are like, wait, this girl's punk? She's never heard of David Bowie?
Maybe English is not her first language. I know the struggle.
She's from like Western Canada, I'm pretty
Come
sure.
on. Yeah, I gotta. Are you Canadian? Yesterday as well. 2 days ago.
I love it when people say that because they hear my accent sometimes and they're like,
They ask you as well?
oh, Michigan and Canada are not
Come
far
on.
off.
Oh yeah, that's
But
true.
it's,
Yeah.
I'm always so flat. I'm like, oh, well, no, but I mean,
Would you like a
I'll take
discount? Yeah.
like, does this mean I get free healthcare?
Yeah. I was talking to them. It's like, you sound Canadian. I was like, oh, do I? Or maybe American. I was like, which one?
Take it.
I sound Canadian, eh? Eh? I just put the little A.
Just A's, yeah.
I just put the, because I don't know what makes me sound Canadian.
I've noticed before. I've pointed out, oh, that person's Canadian. You're like, I don't hear it, and it's just those.
Sometimes,
few
yeah.
yeah, it's happened a couple times.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he doesn't hear that small,
Probably, yeah.
small
But listen,
vowel shift.
a month ago,
Mhm.
I got asked that by a real Canadian. She's like, you really do it? And I was like, sound Canadian? It's like, no, you even look Canadian. It's like the way you dress and everything.
Okay,
It's
that's like one of the most diverse countries in the world. So that's kind of, oh, the way you dress. I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a.
No,
but
not
like,
my.
oh, you look American, and I'm like, let's
Well.
let's expand on that idea. What does an American look like? Yeah. Oh, take chances. Hmm. So
That's
you don't
it.
feel like you learned anything, but you recognized that you enjoy comfort and you know the cause of it, and it makes you sad, but you're okay with that in the interim until capitalism falls apart.
I'm not okay with it. There's nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
We just gotta, gotta do what we gotta do.
Mhm.
Take chances here and there, but
Mm-hmm.
when the thing explodes, know where you're gonna be.
Yeah. Do you have any predictions for 2024? I haven't said it out loud yet. 2024?
2024. Jesus Christ. I think you're gonna be spending a lot more time in the gym. And
There it is.
yeah, right there. And hopefully more filming,
Mm.
because I
the camera.
refused a couple of full-time opportunities. Yeah, so now I'm like, okay, now I have to put a little bit more time into this. So hopefully more episodes with you as well.
Yeah. I absolutely look forward to that.
And more travel. Oh yeah, one other thing
I've
is,
never heard you say that.
I know.
I'm excited.
I know, I'm getting old. At least one, I think I'm gonna go for once a year, go home.
To be fair, you said that over the summer, and I was like, when are you going home? You're like, October, November. No, at first it was during my birthday, October.
I know,
then
but-
it was November.
You know how sometimes I have to, get mentally prepared to do something, and then when I do it, it's
I think I need to like
It's a
kidnap
good
you and
product.
like, take you to the airport and like push you up to the counter and be like, he needs a ticket. He needs a ticket.
Is that how you buy tickets?
Like, 45 years ago. But
Yeah.
if that's what it takes, I'll do it. You need to go see your family.
Yeah, no. I'm just mentally
Family.
preparing for everything.
3, 4 years?
Cause I'm like an old dam about to burst. And when it's pushing it, it's the stream of ideas,
Mm-hmm.
right? So all of those ideas are gathering up now.
Mm.
The dam is about to burst. I've been playing a lot of SnowRunner, the Michigan driving game. So now everything is in trucking terms. There's a dam there that's blew up.
Roger that.
Yeah. So when I finalize that in my head, that's gonna be like the new thing that's gonna happen.
Okay.
So I'm almost ready to pull the trigger, and it's gonna be hopefully once a year, or at least have them come over here. Cause
Yeah.
now I'm like, man, I don't really travel. I don't do anything. I just sit at home, play games. So might as well visit them for
Mm-hmm.
a couple weeks every year.
Sure.
Fuck money, right?
Fuck money.
So that's another thing. That's probably gonna be happening.
That's really exciting. I hope you go.
What's all right? Let's do this then. What's your 2024 looking like? 2024. Right, it has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it's a nice. Well, it's an even number, I suppose.
I think you already have like big changes. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say.
Just
Tell
moved
us.
into a new apartment last week.
Mm-hmm.
First time of living with a partner. For
There we
first
go.
time in like 4 years. It's pretty exciting. Things seem to be going really, really well. First like few days were a little rocky, but now like we've kind of figured out how to live together in a really nice way.
Right.
And yeah, I'm really optimistic about it. Really excited about it. The location is great. It's exactly where I wanted to be in Osaka City. It's right next to Osaka Park, Osaka Castle Park rather. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited to just kind of build a cute little house
Yeah.
here in the city. And by that I mean just live in my apartment. On the topic of, I don't have any money to do this necessarily, but have been thinking more and more about looking for like a piece of rural property somewhere.
Oh.
That's a longer term goal. That's not a 2024 goal necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that necessitates me to have permanent residency,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm in the application process of right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully that the results of that will come out soon. And then I'll know if I can be a permanent resident of Japan after 12 years of living here.
It's been going on for like what, 6 months now?
May. So May, so yeah.
6 months, yeah.
More than yeah.
Well, you got like one message from them or one phone call, right?
Yeah. And
So it's in process.
It's probably someone has looked at the paperwork in the course of 6 months already.
Right.
It's been, other than that, predictions. I don't know. My partner and I would like to travel, but it's not a huge priority for us. I mean,
You two have been traveling.
but we do like little day trips, which is very different than the
You
kind
do
of travel. that we
Okinawa
usually-
trips as well.
We did an
There you
Okinawa
go.
trip last year. Haven't done anything like that in about a year, I suppose, though.
Really? God damn, my memory is insane.
Yeah, go up to Hokkaido again would be nice.
I want to go.
I don't know. I'd love to go with you up to Tokyo, because most of our friends live in Tokyo now. So even just for like 3-4 nights,
Yeah.
just go up there, and that's a time when I
3,
actually
yeah.
am like, I can reach out to people and be like, hey,
Yeah.
can I? You got a mattress I can sleep on? And people put me.
No, even for Brandy and Tom, I'm like, I don't. They're gonna be like, yeah, sleep over. I'm like, no. I'm just gonna take like a place nearby that we can hang out up to late.
I guess yeah. There's a lot of Airbnbs and stuff up there.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's not gonna be super financially damaging for like 1 or 2 nights.
Be nice. Don't have the greatest love for Kanto, but I do have the greatest love for the people who live there. So it
That's
is
a
the goal.
t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt.
Are we gonna do a snowboarding episode?
Absolutely. So, our dear friend Joseph and maybe some other people also from the UK may be coming over in
Ooh.
February.
Oh,
We need to talk about a trip because we could plan a big old trip. maybe.
sure. Because I might be in February in all Europe.
Okay, if you're in all Europe, you should go to the Swiss Alps and take
Oh.
pictures for me.
I'm
And,
gonna be in that kind of Europe.
no, we should absolutely try and plan something. But it is December 13th, and we would have to start thinking about those days
Now.
like now
All right.
or last month.
Sure.
So
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Do it. We haven't done that yet.
We haven't.
Snowboarding, skiing. That's
Why not?
why not?
Let's do it.
Sounds fun. Wait, isn't Why Not the group that does the like snowboard meetups?
Huh?
I don't know. Why not?
Oh,
I guess that's how they came. up with that.
auto.
Okay. Everyone's wearing summer clothes. This
I
is
know, yeah.
insane. Did you see the guy?
You don't even have a jacket. Yeah, I saw him, but he's
shorts and a t-shirt.
he's probably like Irish or something.
Probably will.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Feel free though. もう全然気にしないでください。Where was the 灰皿？
あ、どうぞ。
灰皿いります？すいませんね。いや、まあここしばらく住んでるんですけど。はい。
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I am looking.
There's some big old off-road
The
truck.
Jeep.
Wow, that is youth fashion. We should do a whole episode on youth fashion.
No, no. I think I need a girl who does youth fashion.
Oh, I know. I'm not hating on it. I never feel older than when I look at a young person wearing
Yeah.
like currently popular clothing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm old. And I'm still like skinny jeans, right, guys? And they're like, no.
I think that might be a little bit different about me this year. I think my fashion changed a couple of times.
Your fashion has changed a couple of times, and you've really dialed it in a way that I, as I said, I dress like a suburban dad, and have since I was like 20. And I'm okay with that. I care so little for fashion. I only it's always like function over form,
Yeah.
and I just don't really care that much. But you care in a way that's really cool because you don't blow your money on stupid shit. You actually buy things that look nice, that fit your body, that are bright and colorful and kind of exciting fashion in a way that
Yeah.
black and blue is understated.
Oh my God, we're dressed the same way today, though.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
We're black and blue.
Yeah.
There you go. I got nothing.
But this
All
is
right.
about as toned down as you look.
It's
these
true,
days.
yeah.
There's usually some floral patterns going on. But yeah, if we were current fashion, we'd have our belly buttons out. We'd have.
I can't, man. Not at winter time, no. Listen, I think that's about it. We did 2023. We learned nothing basically. 2024, probably more of nothing but more comfort.
Yeah, good for us.
Yeah, that doesn't sound that bad. A little bit of like psychology approach learning that we talked about. I think that's nice. That's more important now.
More necessary than ever.
Yeah, for our own mental health.
Mm-hmm.
More travel potentially. And more monster ties. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Or
We gotta work on
more
these-
biking.
Yeah, more
If you
biking.
do more mountains, then you're gonna get the monster ties.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not so
I'm not
bad.
gonna join that gym because that's just not my aesthetic. But I do want to start working out more. That's another goal. But I've been saying that every year for I think 15 years. and
Yo, we're gonna do New Year's resolutions in the next steps.
Oh, okay.
Save that one for
Alright.
next.
I-
Are we done?
We're done.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Oh, by
Alright.
the way, Grand Knot.
Oh,
Grand
yeah.
Knot in Kito Horie? Minami Horie?
In one of the Horias.
One of the Hories, Osaka, Japan. Check it out.
Grand Knot.
It does look like Grank.
Grank Knot.
But Grand Knot. With a K.
Shall we or shall we not? Grand Knot. Alright. Ah,
An hour before work.
God damn it. Oh, I forgot to press record. I'm kidding.
Oh, this man ran out a long time ago.
Oh no.
No, but yours was like as close to my mouth.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we'll make it work.